I will one more time highlight on this issue. 35AD is incorporated to include developing, operating and maintaining or developing or operating and maintaining an infrastructural facility. Then non-banking financial company are included under the definition of section 36(1)(7)(a), and 5% of the total income will be allowed, up till 5% of will be allowed as provision for bad or doubtful debts. 43B, payment by a SSE to the Indian Railway Company allowed on the payment basis. Then for the use of the railway asset, then section 44AD, limit increase from 1 crore to 2 crore. 1 crore से 2 crore हो गया आपका threshold limit. There is a provision that you will require to pay the advance tax. Salary, remuneration or interest to the partner will not be allowed. 3 point salary remuneration will not be allowed. 1 crore का हो गया आपका 2 crore. 1 crore का आपका हो गया 2 crore. आपको भरना पड़ेगा advance tax. और you are taking the benefit from year in which you are taking the benefit up till 5 years. If in any of the year you don't take benefit, then from that year up till the next 5 years you won't be allowed to take benefit, and for that particular period you will require to maintain under books of account under section 44AA, and you will require to get it audited under section 44AB. This is actually a new section, section 45ADA. What we had in section 44AD was for business but not for profession. Section 44ADA is for profession. When the resident SSE is in the business notified under section 44AA, legal, medical, engineering, architectural, accountancy or any other profession which are notified, and where the gross receipts are below rupees 50 lakh, where the gross receipts is below rupees 50 lakh, then what will be taxable income, which will be 50% of the total gross receipts. Income which is the 50% of income, taxable income is equals to 50% of gross receipts. Gross receipts. Income will be, taxable income will be 50%, and in this case there will be same thing, 30 to 38 deemed to be allowed. Asset WDV calculated considering the depreciation deemed to be allowed. No books of accounts are required to be maintained under section 44AA. Audit not required under section 44AB. However, if you claim that your turnover is lower, your income is lower than what it should be, then you will require to maintain your books of accounts and you are required to be audited under section 44AB. So it's all the same. All the provisions are same as we had in section 44AB. Now besides this, there are certain clarifications or circulars which are issued by in relation to this income from business and profession. Just tiny highlights. Oil wells depreciation will be considered as a rate of 15%. There are films. Films are required to be certified by certification board of film censor. Urda Punjab was held for bit time by this board. So the point is, if they do not allow to publish this film, then what about the cost which was involved to make this film? So they said that it won't be considered as capital expenditure, it will be considered as your revenue expenditure, and if this abundant cost, that is that you put the cost to make a film but it was not allowed to be released, then the cost will be allowed as deduction under section 37. It is all the part of circular. Besides this, this was very controversial for a long time, and now they have settled it through circular. The employer's contribution to the fund for the benefits or the welfare of the employees. There are two things: due date as specified under the relevant statute, SEs or something, a relevant statute that you need to make a payment within this due date, and the second under section 43B, which we have, this is the payment before the due date of filing return. So everyone was confused. If I make a payment to the fund after a due date of that particular fund but before the due date of filing return, will it be allowed as deduction? So the circular states that clearly, because it is like any other provision, because it is made before the due date of filing the income tax return, it will be allowed as deduction under section 43B. We did not consider this, we need to consider this, due date of filing ITR. So if we see that, what all did we Apache queries.